See, we got a few people on here. If somebody could please let me know if you can see me, hear me okay. I got my other phone going here. This is my message phone that I got going on. So this is the text phone, chat phone. This is so that I can see the comments that come in. So if you got, you can see me, you can hear me, see me, hear me. Let me know that, please. I'm going to stand by till somebody lets me know that. All right. I see people on here. Okay, Jordan Filippo saying good to go. Jeff Abbott saying Lima Charlie. There we go. Mitch is here. Scott Allison. Mark Pearson's here. Okay, great. Thanks, everybody. Nissan Mead, I see you on here. Good to see you. I see you got your Tangle Tackle Army membership going. I can see the green names. That's pretty cool. I can actually see them coming up here on this one. So, Nissan, good to see you. David Robotham, I got something here that you donated to the channel that we're going to give away tonight. David, if I remember right, I believe that was you. If it wasn't, please let me know because I got the wrong person, but I'm pretty sure it was you. And Brian Lytle's here. Good to see you also. Yeah, good. Happy Thursday to everybody. Happy October 1-3. Can't believe we're like halfway through October already. Yeah, David, that's all I thought it was. Yep. And also, David, thanks to you also for being part of the Tangle Tackle membership. That's cool. I like seeing those little icons pop up. Again, if you want to join up in the Tangle Tackle Army, the link is down below in the description. You're welcome to jump on there. What that gets you is I can see the comments much easier. I do try to reply to those, and you do get early access to some certain videos that we're putting out. In fact, I just put one out last week regarding some how to keep fish out of your divers, and that only went out to the Tangle Tackle members. So if you want to get early access to some videos, check that out. That'd be great to have you on there. Those videos I will release at a later time to the whole gamut of the Tangle Tackle, everybody. But if you're part of the membership, you definitely get early access to some of those. So that's pretty cool. All right. Also, I got to remember every time, don't forget these videos are brought to you proudly. All these live streams are brought to you proudly by Dreamweaver Lures right in Ludington, Michigan. Check them out at dreamweaverlures.com. Great people. Love working with them. Thanks again, Scott, for being here last Sunday. Guys, gals, if you did not see the video from last Sunday, circle back, go check it out. It was a blast. We had 4 charter captains and my first mate as guests on the channel. It was a friendly competition regarding knots, untangling, general Great Lakes knowledge. It wasn't that general. Actually, I stumped them pretty good on a few things. But the overall winner got a nice little trophy, a Cabela's gift card donated by me, and then the second place person got a kind of a little gag gift, but it turned out that it went to the right person because he has a little one, and that I know that they're already using that thing. Yeah, Steve and Eddie, we are definitely staying warm here. It's not that cold here in northern Michigan. I think high 30s tonight. Not a big deal. I think there was a little snow even spitting out this morning. A few people posted on Facebook, which, hey, it's part of the gig. It's part of northern Michigan. We all get it. That also reminds me, if you ever want to follow us on other social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything, those links are down below also. We put out a lot of information on those things. Who we got here? We got Chad Douglas. We have Randy Kruger. Name that spoon, Randy. Yeah, that was a fun segment. You know, I gotta, you know, there is a little, how do I want to say this? I made it tough on those guys. Those guys, if I put out all the spoons, they'd know 90% of them. Like if they look at a spoon, 9 times out of 10, they're going to know them. I specifically asked Scott at Dreamweaver to make it tough on them, and it was tough. There's some spoons there I had no idea what the heck they were. A couple flashers too, and those things normally stick pretty well in my brain. But I intentionally made it difficult for those guys. So I think it was more fun that way. Maybe it wasn't. I had a blast. Those guys had a blast. It seemed like everybody that watched the show from last Sunday had a blast also. So, yeah, absolutely a good time. All right. Who else we got here? Randy Kruger asked Blind Osprey how the spoon worked last week. Yeah, Randy, I know you and I believe it was you and Tim, my first mate, went out and took that spoon from last Sunday's show. Went out fishing, what was it, 3 or 4 days ago? You guys got a nice 3-man limit out there on Lake Michigan, so good job on that. let's get that right out of the way, the fishing report, because it's going to be pretty quick. It's still good, and I'm talking about Big Lake. I don't know much going on in the inland lakes as far as perch, walleye, anything like that. I don't have any updated intel on any of those things, but the Big Lake is still going good. If you can get out there on a good, safe day, man, go for it. I know my mate Tim took a couple of his buddies out, like I said, 3 or 4 days ago, and they whacked on them. They whacked them pretty darn good. So if you're wanting to get back out there, I think they just ran out to 150 and trolled out to like 250 and came back in. Tim, if you're on here and I'm wrong on those numbers, please feel free to correct me. But they stayed out there pretty late too. I think it was like 3 or 4 in the afternoon they stayed out. But they had 15 nice silverfish in the box by the time they came in. And it was, I believe he said, 2 steelhead, a couple coho, and all the rest were kings. And good kings too. The 3-year-olds are definitely still there. I believe he had a couple there in the mid-teen range. Spoons ruled the day, it sounded like. A few flasher fly bites, big beckhold, double slick down on his deepest downrigger. I think he had it down like 100 feet. Big beckhold white, white slick with I think he had a custom fly on there if I remember right. But that took a couple fish also, and then divers were going, long lines were going. The guys just crushed it. So there's good fishing out there, guys, gals. Go for it if you can get out there, without a doubt. Oh, yeah, Steve Steele. Saw some pictures of big perch this morning. I talked to my friend Greg, who I went perch fishing with last year at about this time. He lives down that way. We've been talking about doing another trip maybe in the upcoming couple of weeks. It sounds like the perch fishing is starting to turn on really, really good down there. So if we get that done, I'll put another video out on that. That was a good time last year. And I'll be happy to give any updated perch information that I can. All right? Yeah. I mean, that's it. If you want to get out fishing, go. It's time. I know a lot of us are sitting in trees right now. Call the Wild Outdoors. Good to see you. Thanks for being a part of the membership, the Tank Tackle Army. I know a lot of us are sitting in trees right now. I get that. But, boy, if you still got a boat to run, get out there, get after it. There's still some really, really good fishing. All right. A couple things I got to cover. I got a couple giveaways to do tonight. And I'm going to do those at the end. So stick around to the end if you don't mind. I'll show you a couple things that you can win from this channel, donated by members of this channel. One is David Robotham, who's on here tonight. The other one is, and he just called me on the phone, I apologize, Rich Henderson. He donated, idiot. He donated a really nice something for the channel also. Hey, kitty cat. The shop cat is in here visiting me right now. Hey, kitty. He's checking out the giveaways, actually. Blue Line Outdoors, good to see you also. How are you doing? Hi, kitty. Oh, you want to come up? You want to see everybody? Okay, hold on. Come here. Yes, come see me. All right. Shop cat says hello. So a couple videos coming up that one for sure. I'm really excited about. I talked to Scott at Dreamweaver over the last couple of days. We've been talking about, I've been wanting to get down to the Dreamweaver paint shop to just try my hand at some custom stuff. There you go, kitty. Just get my hands on some custom stuff, do some painting, try some lures out, some ideas that I've had for a long time. One of them is a tried and true lure that my daughter and I came up with several years ago, and Dreamweaver painted it up for us, and we ran it on not only Jim's boat, but my boat, several other boats around it, and it did really, really well. But I got a few ideas for some others, and Scott he's a mad scientist when it comes to spoons. He has some great ideas also. So we came up with this plan. I think everybody's really gonna like this. So over the next week or two, I'm gonna go down to Dreamweaver. He's gonna let me get in the paint booth. He's gonna jump in the paint booth also. We're gonna come up with 8 custom creation spoons. 4 from me, 4 from Scott. Those spoons will then be made available to everybody. Anybody that wants to purchase them as a kit, as an 8-spoon kit on the Dreamweaver website. So you'll be able to get them in super slim, mag, regular, all the above, I believe. I don't know about Fuzzy Bear. Maybe that's something they can do, but I'm really excited about that. So yeah, we're gonna jump in the kit. I'm gonna do 4 customs. Scott's going to do 4 customs. They're going to go into a kit. You can go on the Dreamweaver website once I announce that they're done, and you can actually purchase those. So that's going to be pretty slick. And the bonus thing is I'm going to get to take the camera gear along with me and make some nice videos on how the designs we came up with, why we came up with them, what works, what doesn't work, and going to be pretty sweet if you ask me. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So that, like I said, that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be something I think everybody's going to have a good time seeing. The only thing I got asked that I cannot film, Steve Eddy, you're already thinking my thoughts there. You're asking about whiteback spoons. You're already in my head because I got some ideas on that. Whiteback spoons is something I'm definitely going to play with. But the thing I was asked that I absolutely cannot film down there is the way they mix their paint. They have a secret recipe. They don't want anybody, getting their hands on it. I get it. That's fine, and I totally respect that. So, but I'm gonna get to film the rest of the process. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good time. All right, excuse me. Meat Man wants me to ask Mother Nature to back off the weather up in Lake Superior. I have way above my pay grade there, Meat Man. Sorry, bud. Yeah, Captain Crow, I'm looking forward to that without a doubt. All right, so another big announcement that I have for this channel, and I guess my charter in general, is I just went on pro staff for Akuma. Just actually today, I talked to the guy today. We talked on the phone. He threw me on pro staff for Akuma. Not a lot of heavy lifting on my end. I love Akuma anyway. Here's the bonus though. The bonus is for everybody else because I'm going to be able to get my hands on maybe some prototypes and some fresh gear when it comes out every year. And that's a bonus to you because I'm going to get to show everybody on this channel what the people at Akuma are coming up with. So I'm really excited about that. I love Akuma. I'm really happy to be affiliated with them now. I run their gear anyway, but he even said on the phone, he's like, we don't want somebody who's going to be, he asked me how long do I think I'm going to be wanting to work with them. And I'm like, I've been using Akuma for decades, so I don't think I'm going anywhere. But I'm really excited to be working with everybody there now. But I'm even more excited that I'm going to get a chance to show everybody on this channel the hot stuff that's coming out from Akuma. So I'm really looking forward to that. Captain Crow wants me to ask Akuma to make some lever drag reels. Captain Crow, I think after one day of seniority, I don't have any pull at Akuma whatsoever. So maybe somewhere down the line, but yeah. And who knows? Maybe I can talk into some giveaways, things like that. Maybe I can sell some of my, if I get new Akuma stuff, maybe I can sell some of my my pre-owned stuff at a nice discount to anybody out there. It's still in great shape. We'll work that out. But I'm really excited to be on the Akuma Pro staff. It's something I've been trying to get on for a long time. It finally just worked out. So pretty cool. The third big thing is I've talked about this last couple of weeks. I'll be starting a river guide service here, not this winter, but the following winter. So I've been eyeballing boats. I've been researching boats. I've been talking with other river captains. I've been talking with, thanks everybody for the congratulations. I do appreciate that as well. But I've been looking and researching. I've been driving my wife nuts probably because I've been talking about river boats, what I think about this brand, what I think about that brand, all over the place. That's what I always do. And that's what I always do when I start researching things. I really look hard at things. I kept getting brought back to stealth craft boats. The captains that I talked to, my friend Kyle McClellan, I talked to him the other day on the phone, what he thought about stealth craft, gave him glowing reviews, talked to a few other people, I've read online reviews. I keep coming back to stealth craft boats. Made right here in Baldwin, Michigan, not far away from here. So today, just kind of on a whim, my wife and I jumped in the car. We drove down to Stealthcraft, and I met with a young man named Trevor. He showed me around the shop, showed me out in the yard, showed me different models, and I'm fully on board right now with Stealthcraft. When it comes time to buy a new boat, and it's going to be time like that pretty darn soon, I'm totally on board with Stealthcraft. What I saw today, the quality, the shop, the attention to detail, the models that they have, Guys, gals, I'm not promoting this in any way, but if you're in the market for a riverboat, if you're looking in the market for either a drift boat, a power sled, they even have some aluminum welds there. They are the place to go around here. I'm just throwing that out there right now. Again, I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Just after what I saw today, I wanted to throw that out there. I'm really excited about, more than like a 99.8% sure that's the boat I'm going to go into. Yeah, Eric's Adventure Fishing was just asking, is it a jet? Yeah, the model I'm looking at is definitely a jet. I'm looking at the 1860, which means it's 18 feet long, 60 inches wide, modified V power sled. They call it a power sled or a jet sled. There's a bunch of different names. But the engine on there, it's going to be a 150/80, which means it has 80 horsepower at the jet. That's the engine I'm going to be looking to put on there. In a center console. I'm not going to go tiller. I'm going to go center console. But, man, I'll tell you what. I looked at, if you're just looking for a drift boat or even a drift raft, they have some amazing stuff down there. If you're just looking to get on the river on a two-man little drifter or something, a little row drifter, I would definitely check those guys out. And Bob Hunter, you just asked a question, how long will wait? That's a really good question because that's one of the first questions I asked. The model I'm looking at could be anywhere from 3 months to 6 months to 9 months. It depends on parts. The biggest wait time that they have down there are motors. The Mercuries, they can get pretty darn quick. People that are getting on the waiting list for Yamahas or other brands, that's where some of the trouble's coming in. Some of those motors are taking a long, long time to get in, but they have, what they told me is Mercuries directly on hand. They can get those right out there for you. So, yeah, really excited about that. But like I was saying, if you're just in the market, this camera's a little off. If you're just in the market, like I said, for just a drifter, a rower, you know, something even just in a raft type, I would definitely reach out to Stealthcraft Boats. I believe it's stealthcraft.com, or just do a search for Stealthcraft. Check them out. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Like I said, I was quite impressed with the show that they're running down there. All right. Anyway, let me catch up on a few comments here. Landon Freeman Outdoors has asked this a couple times. I got to make sure I understand your question here, sir. What do you run on 10 colors, leader and baits? Landon Freeman Outdoors leader. I run primarily the blue smoke Suffix, 20 to 25 pound. One of those two. Suffix blue smoke. That is my normal number one go-to for leader. They got it right here in the shop in bulk. You can send your reels here. You can come in here with your reels. They'll get you hooked up on that. Baits on the lead core, I typically don't run flash or fly. Sorry about that. I typically don't run flash or fly. I will run spoons primarily, spoons and plugs. Good question, though. Yeah, Bob Hunter, you love your 115/80 Yamaha. I've had a lot of Yamahas, Bob, and I like them too. 4 strokes, yeah, I really, really do like them. All right. How far are we along? 20 minutes in, giveaway time. Giveaway, let's do a giveaway. All right, first one is from David Rawbotham. He's on the channel tonight. I've seen him chatting along. Bill Gerlach, good to see you. Good. How are you? I don't know what the heck I wanted to say there, Bill. I'm sorry, my mouth took a dump on me. Hold on. All right, from David Rawbotham. Nice little kit that he dropped off to the shop. Actually, he came in here, I believe, and bought all these things as a giveaway a couple weeks ago. Let's see what we got. This is going to one person, by the way. One person. You got a nice Beckhole double white crushed glow. Big white. That's a good one right. That's a really good one right there. Hi, Kitty. Welcome back. Kitty just came in here like he was chasing a ghost. You got a double white 8-inch Spin Doctor. Very nice. You got a 10-inch Kevin's Girlfriend. You got, oh man, I got to look at the name on this one. I don't even know what the heck that is called. You got an 8-inch Dreamweaver Death Wish. Not one I'm real familiar with. You've got one light bite. It's a light bite slide diver. You've got one, dig it out of here, crushed with black dots, 8-inch spin doctor. You've got one, I believe this is yellow jeans. Yep, super slim yellow jeans. And you got one coho killer, super slim, also from Dreamweaver. So yeah, a couple spoons, 3 or 4 rotators, a nice little slide diver in there. David Robotham, thank you so much. Yeah, Kevin's girlfriend is almost guaranteed to catch fish every time. Almost. That's a nice little package though right there. So what we will do with this, cat, don't do that. He's about ready to knock over my chair that has my camera on it. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for not doing that. What we will do for all of this. Yeah, Call of the Wild, I completely agree with you. That is a nice little kit, nice little donation. What we will do for both these giveaways. So understand this. That one right there, that giveaway, I can mail that. I can put that in the mail and mail that to you. The second thing I'm going to show you, I cannot mail this thing. I could, but it'd probably charge, I can't imagine what it'd cost me. So for both these though, after this video posts to YouTube, so when I'm done sitting up here yapping my gums, once this posts to YouTube, put a comment down in the comment section. What do we want to ask tonight? I don't know. Let's ask, what's your favorite Dreamweaver spoon? Let's do that tonight. Put a comment down in the comment section. What is your favorite Dreamweaver spoon and what size? And this cat is eyeballing me like he wants to eat me for dinner. Yeah, what's your favorite spoon and favorite size? Put that down in the comments. I will pull a random comment out of that. Pick one at random, and that'll be the winner on that kit. Do the same thing for this next thing I'm going to show you. But if you want to win this next thing I'm going to show you, you have to put somewhere in the comment that you would be willing to come to the shop here in Manistee to pick this thing up, okay? I mean, you can still put a comment for the kit, you know, just the Dreamweaver kit or the first kit. But if you are willing to come and pick this second thing up, make sure you put something in that comment section also that illustrates that, okay? I'm going to show it to you right now. This is cool. Oh, just hit myself in the knee with it. This is a granite cutout of a king salmon. Just gorgeous. This thing's got to weigh 35, 40 pounds, I think. Just a gorgeous granite cutout of a king salmon, though. So, no, you cannot have the cat, Ken. All right, so you can see why now I cannot ship this thing, or I could, but I'm gonna probably have to take a loan out. This thing is just beautiful, though. It's probably 2 inches thick, 1.5 inches, 2 inches thick. Oh, weight, like I said, probably 35, 40 pounds. But it also has a little cutout on the back where you can hang it on a wall. You can use it as you use it whatever you want, cutting board, armed robbery tool. I don't know, whatever you want to use it for. The thing is massive, but it is super, super cool. And you can see how long it is right there. Let me get you the information on this thing because the person that made this will also make one for you, custom. I'm going to give you his name and his phone number. I have it on my other phone. So if somebody wants to purchase one of these, or I think he said they're about 75 bucks, downrigger weight BMK. Dude, you're a genius. Yes. Make this a downrigger weight, please, and send me a video of it. I would love that. But if you want one of these for your own shop, your own house, your own whatever, your own boat, whatever, I will give you that information right now. Stand by. If I drop this thing, I'm going to hate myself. Let me grab that. All right. Rich Henderson is his name. Super nice guy, by the way. Rich Henderson is phone number as follows. I'll read it a couple times. 616-206-0544. Call him. 616-206-0544. He sent me a little information via text. Yeah, it's from Rock Solid Granite Company. I believe that's the name of his company. And if anybody wants one, like I said, they can just call him or text him at that number. And he will get one made up for you. He said he's got other options too. It just doesn't have to be that material. It sounds like he has a bunch of other options also, so pretty cool. I'd like to have one. All right. So yeah, that's the 2 giveaways. You got the lure package, you got the big fish. And they're both really nice. And they were both very nice people to donate those to the channel. Thanks to both you, David and Rich. Very cool of you to do that for the channel. For everybody else that's ever donated anything to the channel, we got a lot of people on here that like to pay things forward. I can't count how many times I've had things left at the shop here for me with a note saying, hey, I stopped in the shop, you weren't here, but I wanted to leave something for the channel. And you guys, gals, you know that. If you've watched this channel for any length of time, you know the generosity of the people that are on here. So really, really cool of all of you. And if anybody ever wants to do that in the future, I'm always happy to be just the middleman, and that's really all I am. And really, that's all I am on this channel. This channel belongs mostly to all of you out there that watch this. Everyone out there, the guys, gals, everybody, you're the ones that make this channel click. Without all of you, this channel would have 0 success, so I appreciate that. And that reminds me, we're like, yeah, you put that on a downrigger chat. You do that, man. That reminds me that we are like 10 people away, I think, 10 subscribers away from 10,000 followers, 10,000 subs, which to me is just mind-blowing. When we first started doing this channel 5 years ago now or something like that, when we got 100 followers, 100 subscribers, I was in awe then that anybody would want to come on and listen to me drone on for a while. But we're coming up on 10,000 subs. Thank you to all of you that have subscribed. If you haven't yet, if you want to help us get over that milestone, that 10,000, and then forward from there, please feel free. It is much appreciated for me. And the more subs we get, the more followers we get, not only on this, but also other social media, the more I can do for you on this channel. It just frees me up even more, okay? And my mindset right now is coming next year when I start doing my river charters, my river guides, you're gonna get a whole bunch of river content throughout the off-season months, through the winter months. So I'm really looking forward to doing all that. Really looking forward to devoting my time to trying to bring you all quality content. So, all right, enough of that. Enough of me blabbing on. You know how much I thank it, or I thank you all, and that is sincere. I do thank you all. All right, let me make sure I'm not missing any good comments here, because you guys always put funny comments on here. Oh, yeah, Mike F. You remember talking from my garage and my basement? Mike, I still do that sometimes. Sometimes that's just where I'm at, my garage and my basement. I'll do it wherever. I think if you've watched this channel long enough, you know it's pretty real. I don't have a fancy studio. I'm sitting in the corner of the back room of Tangle Tackle right now. I drive in here pretty much every Thursday or Sunday. I just find a little spot. I don't have a fancy studio. I don't have camera people. I don't have editors. You're looking, I'm a one-man show. I think everybody's figured out that this channel can be a little raw, but it's pretty real. And I love doing it. I love taking the time. But yeah, I am not surrounded by a Hollywood setup in any way. But yeah, the basement and the garage studios, if you want to even call them that, I still miss those. I still like doing those actually. So maybe someday we'll see those back. Teresa Flanders saying Chris missed it. Another comment to win the granite fish. No. Please, when you post a comment after this goes to YouTube, when it posts to YouTube, just leave one comment, all right? Because I'm going to pull a comment for both. If in your comment you are willing to come and pick up that fish, just put that somewhere in the comment. I hope that makes sense. Somewhere in that comment say, yes, I will come pick up the fish. And I would consider that singular comment from you as an entry for both packages. If that doesn't make sense, put it back here in the comments. I'll make sure that I try to make it a little more clear. But yeah, all I'm asking is you put one comment in, and if you can pick up the fish, you illustrate that in some way, please. Yeah, David, Rob Otham, the back room is where all the river stuff is. Yeah, I'm surrounded by it right now. If you're ever, hey, kitty. If you're ever needing river gear and you're in Manistee, stop in here. Rods and reels. Heck, I'll give you a little tour. Why not? Let's see what we got here. Let me flip this camera around. I mean, you're gonna see here's my amazing setup right here. It consists of a stool, and that is it. But you can see behind me is beads, all sorts of good beads here. UV, glow, you name it. It is locked, or not locked, stocked rather, very, very well. Pyramid anchors down on the floor if you need pyramid anchors for your boat out on the river. Huge selection of pre-tied rigs, like if you're looking for pre-tied double bead rigs, they're right here. You don't have to tie them up. You can come in here and grab those up yourself. All the hot colors are right there. More beads on the wall. Got your pegs for your beads. You got just nice racks, full racks of river rods, all ready to go. Some pre-spooled combos down here if you need something like that. And on the back wall, well, you got another rack of rods right there. I just had to slide that out of the way a little bit so I could fit in there. More rods over here. All your floats are here. You name the brand, it's likely here. I'm looking at Nova, Fishing Freaks, Blood Run, Blackbird. And there's a lot of good ones here. Till's here. Carlisle. A lot of good ones. But yeah, that's all here. Quick fish. Of course, you got to have quick fish and mag lips out on the river. We got some wiggle warts down here. Got to have wiggle warts as well. If I can get my way through here, pardon me. You can see it through the racks, or the rods rather. Panther spinners are in there. Some other types of spinners. All your floats. All your bags, your netting rather. Anything you're gonna need, it's in here. Hey kitty. You wanna say hello? Nets are here. Vests are here. Fluoro line if you need it. Fluoro, regular mono, you name it. Cigars here, P-line, Uzuri. All sorts of stuff are here. All right. And in the cabinet here, a little bit higher end reels, everything from Daiwa Tatulas, Akuma Cold Waters, some center pins, bait casting style, center pin style, spinning style. More reels up here. Fluger President, one of my favorite reels for the river. You can't go wrong really with a Fluger President. They are great. But these Akumas, the Komodo there, or the Cold Water low profile, the Seamars, the Avengers, a little bit cheaper, but man, they are good reels. Waders if you need it. This is a line spooling station over here. Please excuse the mess, but that's where everybody goes to work, spooling up the rods and the reels. So let me set this back down. River room tour complete. Hold on a sec. Make sure I can get this so it doesn't fall. All right. I think we're back. Hold on. Chad Douglas wants to know where the golden lab dog is. You mean Ruby. Ruby is at home right now. Ruby is I'm sure taking a rest at home right now, so yeah. All right, let's see what I've missed in the comments. David Rawbotham say you bought all your stuff here from Tangle Tackle. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Great. Okay. Everybody, that's really all I got right now. Oh, my wife's on here wanting to see the golden retriever also. Honey, you know, she is not here right now, or she'd be all over me if she was. All right, again, leave a comment down below if you want in the giveaway. If you're willing to come in and pick that fish up, the granite fish, please leave that in the comment that you're willing to do so. I will work out who the winners are. We will draw that name. I'll draw that name Not this weekend, the following weekend, and I'll put it on that Sunday's live stream, who the 2 winners are. That gives us a good week and a couple of days to get everybody on there that wants to get into that thing. Yeah, Teresa, she is a great dog. She really is. The Dreamweaver Spoon Kit. Look for that coming out here in the next couple of days. I'm excited. I'm really excited to get down on that paint booth with Scott and let some of my crazy imagination type things get brought to real life. I think it's going to be a good time. I know Scott has some really good ideas. I'm nowhere near as good as Scott when it comes to bait production. He has years and years of experience on me, but I know what a good lure looks like, and I got some really good creations already in my mind. So that's going to be coming out in a few weeks. You'll be able, like I said, you'll be able to buy that kit off Dreamweaver. No place else. It's going to be a Dreamweaver online exclusive. You can't walk into Tangle Tackle or any Cabela's. You can't walk into any place else and pick it up. It'll be Dreamweaver only. So look for that. I'm looking forward to that. Akuma, thanks again if you're watching. Thanks for letting me come on board and work with you guys. Hey, kitty. And like I said, if you're in the market for a riverboat in Michigan, hey there. Check them out. Check out Stealthcraft. You will not be disappointed. I had a really good time. Yeah, you too. I had a really good time down there at the shop. My wife and I both just walking around and checking out all the stuff. All right. Guys, gals, that's all I got. If you got questions or anything, please ask Shop Kitty right now. He will be happy to answer. What do you think? Can you read? No. All right, I'm going to set you down then. Okay. What do you got for questions? You stay down for a second. You're going to tear my leg off. Chad Douglas, your wife wanted to steal Ruby. Ruby is the shop dog. If you ever stop in a Tangle Tackle, make sure that you say hi to Ruby. You won't, hello back. You won't be able to miss her. She will be the one looking at you, wagging her tail. I guarantee it. You can stay up here then if you want to. All right. It looks like it's you and me, Cat. Do you ship to Canada? Andrew Bowman. Yeah, the shop does ship to Canada. Again, everybody remember, I don't work here. I don't own the shop. I don't work here. I only represent them on videos and because they're good friends of mine. But yes, the shop will ship to Canada. Absolutely. All right, and if you got a sec, before you tune out, we'll put this thing off here in about a minute. Throw some thumbs up out. They do help the channel. They really in a huge way. All these thumbs up do help, even if it's just for the cat. Give the cat a thumb up. That'd be great. Somebody's asking if I have a specific deer that I'm after. No, I'm really picky, Steve Eddy, on the deer. Back in my younger days, if it had 8 points or more, I was nailing it. But I am really picky on the deer that I want to put down, if I choose to even put one down. Yeah, that's how picky I am. So we will see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. We're going to sign off, Kitty. I got to put you down so I can do that. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody. Okay. All right. We'll see everybody back next Thursday. No show this Sunday. Next Thursday we'll be back. And thanks to everybody for watching.